We're back. We got approved, but I had to wait. Shit. I had to wait like a couple minutes to go live just to make sure that everything was good still. Thank you for the heart, Mimar. But we're back. We're pretty. Right? But yeah, double tap that screen. Double tap the screen. Thank you. Thank you. You're back with Debate. Thank you. What happened to the whatever podcasts? They canceled on them. Thank you so much for the heart me. So hopefully they'll be able to reschedule when Dean is still in LA. But if not, fuck them. Thank you for the heart me. I'm so sad. They're running. They're running. Thank you for the heart me. I know, like, they edged us for a whole week, chat. But yeah, they did cancel on. They canceled on my boys. They done canceled on my babushkas. Everyone locked the fuck in. Alright, everyone? But y'all, if you do believe that same gender attraction would be wrong or moral, go ahead and hop into the guest request. Remember, we are just looking for some debates. I imagine they will have a reason. Oh, we know the reason. We just think it's bullshit. But yeah, give it a second. We will get some more debates in. If you do think that same gender attraction would be wrong or moral, go ahead and hop in. Don't look at me like that. I bring up the first people that hop into the guest request. Y'all see how he be treating me? You say I don't let people talk. He don't let me talk. He don't let me talk, okay? But yeah, hop into the guest request if you do believe that same gender attraction would be wrong or immoral, y'all. Remember, we are just looking for some debates. We are just looking for opposition, y'all. That is the word. We are just looking for opposition. Right now, we don't even have any guest requests, so it's going to take a second for us to send out into the algorithm, y'all. Do I have a parrot? Yeah, I have a cockatiel. I have a cockatiel. Hi, Matt. It's going to take us a while. It's going to take us a while, y'all. Tell everyone, share the link. We got almost 1,000 people in here. Copy the link. Tell people that Tashika is live. Share it to all your friends who may not be aware that I'm back. Share it to all your friends. Copy the link! Copy the link and send it to your friends. Please! Hey, Darksided, what's up? They better refund Dean. I'm going to be pissed off if they don't. Hopefully we don't get glitched out. So I'm just gonna lock in. I'm just gonna lock in and hello?
Hello, do you hear me?
All right, let's go on to the next person. Yeah, I can't hear. Can you guys hear them? Can you guys hear them? Could you guys? We could. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my goodness, chat. I don't know why it gives us that glitch, but give it a second. I'm sorry if I brought you up, and I couldn't hear you. Just re-request and I'll bring you back up. I'm so sorry. Give it a second. My bad, chat. Give it a second. Remember, we are just looking for some debates. If you do, second, remember, we are. Hi, how old are you?
21. Do you hear me now?
You're really muffled.
Huh? Do you hear me now? No.
Yeah, so do you think that same gender attraction would be wrong or moral?
Basically, I'm here because I believe it's not.
Okay, well, I'm just looking for people who believe that it is wrong or moral. I said this twice. Let's go on to the next person. Remember, y'all, we are just looking for debates. We are just looking for people who believe that same gender attraction is wrong or moral. Hi, how old are you?
18.
Cool, so do you think that same gender attraction is wrong or moral?
Yeah.
Why?
Because, like, I'm a Christian.
Me, I'm gonna block you. I just want you to know that. If you're trolling me, I'm gonna block you. I just want to let you know.
Is that like when I'm joking around?
I'm just making sure you know.
Oh, well, I'm a Christian, so I think it's wrong.
Yeah, so how do you know that? How do you know that the Bible is the correct way to determine whether or not something is moral or immoral?
I mean, I haven't seen any flaw in the Bible, so keep following it. You know, that's just not natural
You
to me.
haven't seen any flaws in the Bible?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, so no, so you think that slavery is good?
Uh, Depends on which time we're talking about.
There are certain aspects in which you believe slavery is justified.
I mean, we're if you're working today, you're still a slave.
No, you're not.
Yes, you are.
By definition, you're not.
Slaves.
Leonard, thank you so much for the $20 over Venmo. Yeah, so slave implies that you're being unpaid and being forced to do labor. By definition,
Mm,
we're not slaves. So be fucking for real.
mm. Well, everyone's a slave to
Everyone is
something,
not a
so
slave.
yeah, yeah, they
No.
are.
So you think slavery is permissible?
Slave, a device or part of one directly controlled by another. What does that mean? When you're controlled by another, that's
Where are you getting this from?
Oxford Languages.
Yeah, so when people are owned by another person, are they controlled by that person?
Hmm. So you don't think you're owned, right?
No, I am not owned. I'm not forced to do labor.
Okay, okay. If you stop working, okay, what's gonna happen to you?
It depends.
On?
My circumstances.
So if you stop working, wait, do you hear that in the background?
Yeah, it's super loud. Move somewhere else.
Hold up. Okay, yeah. So if you stop working and you're not making any money, you're going to go broke.
So wait, you think people going broke is synonymous to chattel slavery?
What?
You think people going broke is synonymous to chattel slavery? You think working for necessity is synonymous to chattel slavery?
I mean, definition of slave is being controlled by another, right?
But what is being described within the Bible is chattel slavery.
Okay, can you show me a
And
verse of
slavery
that?
is simply not just working for another, it's being forced to work without pay.
Mm. Okay, so in the Bible, right, where the people were living, he was giving commandments to the Hebrews, and back then, people became slaves or servants to pay off debts, because
No,
maybe
that's only in reference to other Hebrew people, not anyone else from outside of their lands.
okay.
If you were outside of your lands, you would become a chattel slave.
So, like I was saying, people back then would become servants or slaves to pay off their debts. And people that were Gentiles, I think, non-Jews, that's what that means? Gentiles?
Yeah, so it was
Okay.
perfect. It said within the Bible that it's perfectly fine to fully enslave these people. You were just simply not able to. You were simply not able to enslave other Jewish people.
Mm. I'm pretty sure. Wait. I mean, yeah, Jewish people were getting enslaved too. Wait,
Yeah, not in this time. You don't know what you're talking about.
enslaved means like you get forced to be a slave, or
Yeah, they were once slaves
uh
within the Bible, and then they weren't slaves anymore, and then God said that it was okay for them to enslave people.
mm. Well, basically, uh in the Hebrew communities, people would become slaves and servants by their own free will.
They would not be
I don't.
slaves. You cannot become a slave by your own free will. If you had free will and you're a slave, that's a contradiction. Also, these people were servants, right? They were only allowed to be with under servitude for a set amount of time. They were not allowed to be actual slaves.
Mm. Well,
If you don't know your own fucking Bible, I don't care to speak to you. This is a worthless conversation.
I mean, I do know it, but it seems like you've been, you already made up your mind about it.
I didn't
And
already
wait,
I didn't
have
already
you
make up
read
my mind. You just
have
don't
you
know
read
what the
the
book
book
says.
that mentioned slavery? Leviticus, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you read it. You read the whole thing.
Do I need to read the whole thing?
Okay, so you're reading a few verses, and you're having
I read the few verses and I read the context for those verses. Within the context of those verses, it's God telling them what they can and cannot do in the context of slavery. That is all the context I need.
when did Leviticus take place? What was happening?
In the context of what?
Like, when did Leviticus take place?
Like the year?
Oh my God.
Why is this relevant? I don't know what aspect. What do you mean take place in the case of what?
Okay. What were the Israelites going through during Leviticus? So
I don't.
Moses wrote
They were.
Leviticus?
Oh yeah, they were once enslaved. I don't give a fuck though.
No, they weren't enslaved in Leviticus.
I said they were once enslaved.
Okay. But what was happening during Leviticus?
In the context of what?
Bro.
I don't know what he means by what was happening. I don't know what he means by what, like, what is, I don't know what he wanted me to say.
Hello.
Hi, how old are you?
I'm 18.
What year were you born?
October 16, 2005.
I said year.
2005.
Okay. So, do you think that same gender attraction is wrong or moral?
Yes, it is wrong. It is immoral. And it's abnormal and does not align with nature's guidelines.
Yeah, so what's the definition of nature?
The nature, the man, he fucked the pussy. Yes. He don't...
Oh, you live in Philadelphia. You don't even have this accent. Let's go on to the next person. Let's go on to the next person, y'all. Give it a second. We will get some more debates. And if you do want to support me, remember my Cash App and my Venmo is in the bio. That's the best way to support me because I get 100% of the proceeds because TikTok be thieving. But yeah, only come up if you do think that having non-hetero attraction is wrong or moral. Hi, how old are you?
18.
Cool. So do you think that being non-hetero is wrong or moral?
I think it's wrong.
Why?
Because why do you think that God made Adam and Eve and not Eve and Eve or Adam and Adam?
Oh, because I don't believe in God, so.
I saw you wearing like the Christian necklace ones.
Because I think the cross is cool. I'm not a Christian though. I don't believe in God.
Oh, okay.
I don't believe in
but
religion.
I do. I'm Muslim. I don't believe in Jesus. I mean, like, I do, but as a prophet. But in my religion, I think that God made it because it's right and it's.
Yeah, I actually don't care though, because you're gonna have to prove that your God exists. So go ahead and do that.
The Quran, it says many things, and it was written.
The Quran
a
is
lot
going
of
to
years
agree
ago.
with itself. Just because it's old doesn't mean it's true.
No, it's really old, and it said a lot of
Just
things.
because it's
and
old doesn't
science-
mean it's true. Like,
Yeah, but it says things that people didn't even know back then, and
Like-
science proved those things.
like
Like the Earth is round.
you guys keep bringing that up. Where does it say that?
In the Quran,
Where?
I don't remember which verse, but it says it.
Also,
But I
like
read
the
it, I
Quran.
read it.
Also, the Quran saying that the Earth is round. Right? That doesn't make it true.
Yeah.
That doesn't make all the other
The
fantastic.
Earth
I'm
is
still
round,
I'm
so
still
you
speaking
don't
though.
think the
But
Earth
I'm
is
still
round?
speaking. I'm still speaking though. Yeah. So the Quran getting one thing correct doesn't mean that the rest of it is also correct. That's a fallacy.
Okay, but how do you think it knew that the Earth is round?
I don't know because they could do basic math. People figured
Okay,
out that the
but-
Earth. Hey, honey, we knew that the Earth was round before NASA. We knew that the Earth was round for
Yeah,
a
because a
long.
flat
I'm still
earther-
speaking. I'm still speaking. We knew that the Earth was round for a long fucking time. Basic rudimentary math can determine that the Earth is spherical. Okay, think of it a hand heart. So, Muslim people in the past, while writing the Quran, being able to figure that out is not out of the ordinary.
Okay, but it happened before people really knew that it was round.
Yeah.
People
So,
still
what
used to
evidence do
think
you
it was
have for
flat.
this? What evidence do you have for that?
Evidence for what? That the Earth is round?
That they knew this before people knew. Thank you for the heart, me. I appreciate
Because
you,
the
Ronnie.
Quran, it was made before.
Yeah. So, what evidence do you have that people didn't know this?
Because Columbus, he discovered
You're
America
dating it back to
after he
be
found-
Columbus, bro. to
Yeah, but
Columbus?
he went to go discover India from the other way because he found out that the
Is
Earth was
he
round
the
because
fucking
someone.
start of civilization? Why are you citing
No, but it was
Columbus?
back then when
Then why the
people
fuck are
first
you
knew that the
citing
Earth was round.
Columbus? Why are you
What?
citing Columbus?
Because he went to go discover India from that
Who gives
way.
a shit?
I'm still speaking too. Why are you interrupting me when
Who
I'm
gives
speaking
a
and getting
shit?
mad when I'm
I'm
interrupting you?
asking you why this is relevant. Thank you for the heart, me, the little crown.
Because
Why is
I'm
this
not done
relevant?
yet. I'm not done explaining
I'm
yet.
asking why you're citing Christopher Columbus.
Because you didn't let me finish.
You said just because some people believe that the Earth
No,
was
you
flat.
didn't let me finish though. You're
No, it's
interrupting
because
me
it's
now, and
because
you're
you're
getting
not. It's because you're not making any fucking sense. You're citing Columbus like
because
it'll
I'm not
change
done
something.
yet. It's not gonna make sense.
It's because I keep asking you why you're citing Columbus. I'm asking you why he is the relevant source here. Just because, like, there are people who believe that the Earth is flat today. If there were people who believed that the Earth was flat back then, that doesn't change the fact that there were people that knew that the Earth was round. So I don't know why the fuck you're citing Columbus, because it doesn't matter. So I'm asking, why are you citing Columbus? Explain that.
Okay, so as I was saying, why do you think he went that way? Because they just
What did I just say to you? What did I just say to you?
That why I'm citing Columbus.
Right, so why the fuck are you citing Columbus?
That's what I'm trying to explain.
No, you're just saying what he did. He sailed the ocean blue, whatever the fuck, right? Why are you citing
you're not letting
Columbus?
me finish.
Why
You're
are
not
you
letting me
citing
finish.
Columbus?
Let me finish my sentence, and then you're gonna understand.
Dude, if you start restating your fucking point again and you're not explaining why
I'm
you're
gonna
picking this
restate it
particular
because
source,
I'm not done with the sentence. I'm not done.
If you restate your initial like sentence again, I'm going to kick you.
Because you didn't let me finish, I'm gonna repeat it.
I'm asking you to tell me why you're citing this particular source and why it's relevant.
Because it's gonna prove my point. It's gonna prove my point.
Okay,
that's why.
Go ahead. How is it gonna prove your point? Why is it relevant?
Okay, so usually people went around Africa to go to India, right?
Mod, block anyone saying let her speak. I'll cook her right now. What you say? I don't care. People believe that right now.
I'm not done yet. I'm not done. Okay? But then they mathematically proved that the Earth was round. So then he went the other way.
Oh my god.
He went the other way, but they still did a mathematical problem, so he reached America, right? And that back then was when he found out that the Earth was round. That's when they mathematically proved that the Earth was round. Before that, they all thought it was flat. That's why they went around Africa to get to India.
Who gives a fuck?
You asked me.
There are people who believe in a flat Earth today. That does not mean that people didn't.
Those people are brain dead.
That does not mean I'm still talking, right? Whatever the fuck your name is, right? Like I said before, just because he and other people around him particularly believed in a flat Earth doesn't mean that there weren't other people before him that believed in a round Earth, because yes, the fuck there were. So I'm asking you, how the fuck do you know that the Quran was the first to figure that shit out?
Because
like, are you turn it on?
Turn it on.
Okay, then provide a source for that. Provide a fucking source for that.
It was not mathematically proven back then.
Provide a source.
I can't find a source right now.
Vix, thank you so much. So then I don't want to talk to you. Vix, thank you for the $10. I'll give you some time. If you want to waste my time, we can do it. Oh, she just left. Anyway, let's go on to the next person. Ridiculous. They're like Christians and Muslim people. They're on the same side of the same. They're on both sides of the same goddamn coin. Of the same goddamn irrational coin. Be for real. Be for real. I'm very fucking mean. Cry. Hi, how old are you?
30, 1993.
Cool. So, do you think that same gender attraction is wrong or moral?
No, of course not. I just wanted to.
Okay, I'm just looking for people who believe that it is wrong or moral. Y'all, please follow directions. Remember, y'all, we are just looking for people who believe that it is wrong or moral to have same gender attraction. Am I being racist? No. Am I being racist? Am I being racist? Racist? No, like, really think about that. Really think about that. Girl, shut up. I hate all religion. I'm gonna argue against all religion. I didn't know there was a Muslim race. Oh my god. Carter, thank you so much for the $6.66. W666. Oh my god. The Muslim race. Oh. Girl,
Hello.
down. Thank you for the heart me. Hi, how old are you?
I'm 36.
Cool. So do you think that same gender attraction is wrong or moral?
Well, I'm kind of in the middle about it. I think that you're attracted to who you're
thank you so much
to.
for the $5 or Venmo. Yeah, so what are you in the middle about then? And what aspect do you think is wrong?
One thing that I think that our children are being indoctrinated on some of the things that have been popped up, like
what does indoctrination mean?
I think that it's becoming a fad.
What does indoctrination mean? Thank you for the rose. I appreciate you. Don't look it up. Don't look it up. Don't look it up. Why are we using words we don't know the definition for?
I'm not going to give you a word for word. I think that
I didn't ask you for a word for word, right? Because here's the thing: if you know something, you don't have to say something word for word.
Taught and being fed to them, like
yeah,
it's okay.
that's called education, genius.
Yeah, well, that's
were you indoctrinated? Hey, genius. Were you indoctrinated when they taught you how to read? Were you indoctrinated when they taught you how to count?
No.
Exactly. So what is the definition of indoctrination?
I was getting to that, but
go ahead and if you cannot define it in your own words, then you don't know what it means.
Well, how about it's being taught and being pushed onto our children at a very young age?
It was being pushed onto you that reading is fundamental. Is that indoctrination?
It is fundamental. Being taught sexuality in elementary school is not.
Wait, hey, genius. Is people
bitch,
pushing
shut
on
the
you?
Fuck up, you
put
fucking
big in front of it. Put big in front of it. Put big in front of it, right? Put biggest in front of it, all right? Like I was saying before.
I'm a biggest?
Yeah, I'm the biggest
in the middle
bitch.
about it. I think that you're attracted to who you're attracted to. I think being taught it at a young age.
Hey, genius, I didn't ask you to restate your proposition. I did not ask you to restate your proposition, right? I'm telling you, right? It was told to you that reading is fundamental, and you agree with that. You were indoctrinated, right? Right? Were you indoctrinated when they told you that reading is fundamental and you should know how to read? Unmute. You can unmute. Oh. Also, it's not indoctrination, right? Because we have reasons for why these things ought to be the case. We have reasons and understanding why you ought to be able to read given the world that we live in. Just so anyone doesn't understand, indoctrination is simply the education of people, but teaching them to believe something without any kind of critical thought or questioning. That is indoctrination. Not all education is not indoctrination. Indoctrination is education without reason. Let's go on to the next person. If you do know support me, remember my Cash App and Venmo's in the bio. Hi, Gabby. How old are you?
I'm 18.
Oh, you're the one that was crying. Do you have an actual argument now?
I was not crying, but
oh my god! Do you have an actual argument?
Why can't you let me talk?
Do you have an argument? Because you wasted my time before. Do you have an argument now?
I didn't waste your time before.
Ron, thank you so much for the $6.66.
All I did was ask you if you could be a little bit more respectful.
I'm not! And the answer was no! And the answer was no! I mean as fuck! I mean, bro, like a dungeon dragon.
Girl, you're literally
and these hoes are spazzing. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
Emma, please,
Ooh, not your grandma coming in the room. Oh, girl, like, be for real. Girl, thicken up them walls, bro. Thicken up them walls. Be for real. Hi, how old are you?
24.
Cool. So, do you think that same gender attraction is wrong or moral?
Yeah, I don't think it's right.
Yeah,
But
why
I
do you
don't.
have a problem with it?
It's again, I love that it's ethically raised, it's grass fed, it's pasture raised, it's ethically raised. Yeah, I'm gonna put it back on the product, but I'll keep. I will check in with you guys here and there. I'm right here. I'm gonna flip the camera. I'm gonna keep it product focused. I'm all over my content. I know. You can't get enough of my face. I get it, but I think the collagen is going to be better for you.